What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. This video should be really interesting, should be a really fun video. I'm going to show you guys how you can use the power of AI for essentially free to build your trading strategy, keep your emotions in checks. And a lot of people just give you the basic of, it's like, hey, type this into ChatGPT and it'll break down a plan. Like, that's very rudimentary, that's very basic. Anybody can do that. But we're going to go dive in deeper and we're actually going to connect some three different platforms in total, which I have right here. Is the platforms we're going to need in this order: ChatGPT, Miro, and Tradeful. Now, ChatGPT, there's a free option. You can pay for the higher version. I pay for the higher version. It's not really required. Miro, you're going to need everything for free. They do have upgraded versions, but you're not going to need that. And then Tradeful, there's a free option, but upgraded version is much better when it comes down to backtesting data to find your strategy. So I'm breaking down exactly how I was able to do this, and how you can essentially just copy this and figure it out for your own strategy, if it's profitable, if it's not. And the main thing about this, guys, what's going to really help is just the time off you can save from understanding if your strategy is good, if your strategy is bad. Like that time, saving yourself tens of hours of backtesting of data, of figuring it out, will just make your trading life so much easier, and it's insane. So make sure you like, you save this video, you comment, let me know what you want to see next, as the more I dive deeper into AI. And then a lot of you guys take AI the wrong way. It's like, oh, I wanted to tell me to buy or sell. Like, no, this is kind of how you do it, and you work through the problems. So if you know what Miro is, it essentially makes flowcharts. You'll see it very soon. But you can make flowcharts. You can make a lot of different things. I'm using it for flowcharts for my trading, so it can give me a nice plan. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a plan, and I'm using ChatGPT to give me that plan. Now we're gonna jump over to Miro we're gonna jump over from Miro to ChatGPT real quick. First of all, how we connect the Miro to the ChatGPT before we get into anything else. You can simply ask your ChatGPT, I've already done this, can I connect you to Miro? And it will tell you different ways. Now, the way that I personally like the most is text-based mapping, and you'll see very soon. Text-based mapping, essentially what it does for you is it's going to give you a set of code, and the set of code, for example, here, you can copy and paste it into Miro, and it's just going to auto-populate for you. Now, this seems challenging at first, but it's really not. So you're going to use something called mermaid syntax. That's what I use. As you can see here, once I talked a little bit through ChatGPT, I like the text-based messaging option. It gave me a few different options. I decided to go with mermaid syntax. So with mermaid syntax, you're going to go back to Miro real quick, and you're going to go and add it on. You're going to click on this little plus sign here, Tools, Media, and Integrations. I think I might be covering it, so let me move over to this side. So, and let me scoot this over a little bit so you can see, okay, right down here. Tools, Media, this little plus sign right here. You see me? Click that. Don't mind this, but Tools, Media. You're going to look for mermaid diagrams right here. This is what you're going to look for. Very simple. Guys, if you don't have mermaid diagrams, you might not have it. You go to Marketplace, you find it, and you add it. You can search here, mermaid diagrams, and you can add it. Now, I personally found a glitch, or I don't know if it's a glitch, I don't know what it was, but I could not find it in the Marketplace. But I found a way around this, and I'm going to show you guys. You find the URL, which you can see here, miro.com/marketplace/mermaid. If you put that in, it opens it up, and you can just connect it. Mine's already connected, but you can just connect it. So that's if you have any issues. So now that you have mermaid diagrams, you can simply take whatever code you can see here, and it builds it for you. Now that's kind of everything set up essentially. Now you're gonna have to go through ChatGPT, and you're gonna have to explain your strategy, explain your confluences, and ask for a flowchart around this. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. I'm gonna start a new chat, and it's chat, and a GPT-5 just came out, so it's good. It'll be a good test to see how good it is. Hello, ChatGPT. I want to build a Miro flowchart using mermaids code language. Now, this becomes more powerful the more you talk to GPT about your trading, your strategies, how you trade, and everything like that, your confluences, like the more it actually learns. For example, to keep this very basic, I'm gonna say I want a trading plan that will make me on average $1,000 a month. And I like to be very specific. More specific you are with this, the better it is. And by the way, at the end of this video, I will leave down below. I'll move myself back over here. I will put down below the exact flow chart I'm gonna be making, so you can take it. You can do whatever you want with it. Whatever it is. I will be doing that for you guys. An average $1,000 a month using. Look how specific I get. Using alpha futures, prop firm, and my confluences of golden pocket, liquidity, and for value gaps. Doing top-down analysis and finding entries on the 5-minute and 1-minute. You see how specific I'm getting with this? I'm not being cheap. No, a lot of you guys are like, oh, give me profitable strategy. And it's like, okay, here's a BS. And also look, because I've taught what my golden pocket is. Obviously, golden pocket is going to be hard for you to find. Look in the language of the code, right? 0.618, he puts it in there. Now, this is going to be where most of the bulk of the work is going to be done. You're going to copy this. You're going to take it to Miro. And you're going to paste it now. Usually, off the first diagram that he makes you, maybe we can move this here. The first diagram that he makes you, you might just, it's not going to be the best, but it will just be going back and forth, seeing what you like, what you don't like, and then having it learn and just making it better. So start training, top-down analysis, check daily time frame. And the way you would use this when I'm actually in the charts, I'll be like, start the trading days, okay, and I'm slowly moving my way down, checking all of this, following the path. And again, it's not going to remove your thinking. It's going to tell you, hey, I want to buy and sell here. But what's it going to do is give you a path to follow. Because a lot of times I see this in trading, we don't actually have a proper plan. We think we have a plan. It's a bullshit fair value. Do I have a fair value? It's really bullshit. I know you guys. I like you guys to put your notebooks or whatever. It's not a lot of data. It's just 5-minute fair value gap. I see it all the time. Because I see my students all the time what they do. When I'm looking through their journals, it's they put these really basic, 2 pieces of information, and they think, oh, I did my trading plan, I did my routine, whatever it is, and it's just really, really lazy. So if you're lazy, I'm lazy too. Don't get me wrong. We can use this to make it better. This could also be used for journaling, a lot of different other things. So I will go through this as if it was my day. So start trading day, top-down analysis, check daily time frame, identify overall bias and key levels, mark 4-hour, 1-hour structure, trend highs and low liquidity zones, mark 15 key levels. A lot of things you guys are not doing, right? A lot of things that I talk about, and I'm going to the market, and you guys are not marking them. Of course, this can be adjusted to your strategy. Down to the 5 and 1 minute, wait for confluence. What is the confluence that I see? And I love this. I love how you split up. What is the confluence? Because we don't just only have one. We have 3 confluences. Is it a golden pocket? Is it a liquidity grab? Or is it for value gap aligned with the bias? Which one are you? Triggers an entry. And if not, you don't force a trade and you go back to square one. This keeps you in check, gives you that moment to really think about if this trade is solid. Place trade with a 1% risk account. It's completely fine, and it goes all the way down. I would like this to be a little more. When it's on to risk management aspect, I feel like it's lazy on ChatGPT's part, not my part. So I'm going to ask to work through a problem, and I wanted to make it more color-coded. And I would like to add what I like to call emotional gates before every trade, so I can keep my emotion in check. So I'm going to tell us straight up what I feel. Risk management feels a bit lazy. Can you go more in details on how much I should be risking? And here, this is where I can get really nitty-gritty with it. Risking with my $150,000 prop firm account. Also, I will like the flow chart to be color-coded. with emotional gates before I enter my trades. And then you'll see what I'm talking about. So again, this is iteration number 2. And you see this not taking a lot of time. It's like 10 minutes, bro. Like if you think this should take like 5 minutes for you to find a profitable strategy, backtest, something like that, like click out and go fucking to the casino, bro. See, now it's getting a lot more in detail with the risk management. You see here? It's getting a lot more in details. So let's find it. Go back to Miro. Go back to the mermaid diagram. Now we need to delete the old one. I like to just see. Now this is great. It's giving me an error. What we're gonna do, we're gonna simply copy paste this error. Go back to ChatGPT and post that in there, and he will fix the problem for you. So I'm happy that I shut up because I knew that'd probably be a comment. Hey, like, there's an error here. She doesn't work. And the more you trade, the more you can work through this to make it better. So I'm getting an eraser to. Actually, I'm just gonna leave it. The nice thing about Miro is it's technically like you can just get out of here. All right. So you see now that's color coded and making it, for me at least, looks a lot cleaner. Miner look pretty golden pockets. I'll drop down to 5 minute. And my column focus and following plan. This is what I would call an emotional gate. You go through that gate. No. You just wait. Yes. Wait for triple confluence or any of these confluences. You can, again, whatever you want. And yes. Do not force a trade. Risk management step. This is what a lot of you guys would need to focus on. Look down the risk management step. Account size 150K. If your max daily loss is 1%, it's $1,500, which I think you should have. It makes a max daily loss 15%. Now, here it's telling you max risk per trade is 0.25. This is really going to come down to if you're going to take 2 to 3 trades a day. I really would be risking at least 0.5% a day myself. So you can adjust that to a little bit more, a little bit less. It kind of depends on how many trades you're taking for the day. And then your target to risk 1 to 3. So you need to just be profitable 1 out of 2 trades. You're going to be completely fine. Please stop for loss beyond the structure. Again, we're not just pasting a random stop loss, 15, 20 point stop loss. Partial close at 1.5R. Lock out for the day, which is really important. Alright guys, so it's the next day and we can jump now into the actual important part. Once you do everything, you're going to backtest them using Tradeful. I'll leave the link down below if you want to check it out. So we'll do NQ and yes. We'll call this YouTube strategy. And I'll only do a week because obviously I don't want this video to be freaking as long as, like, crazy long. We'll do July, like the first week of July, 1st to the 8th, Tuesday to Tuesday. We'll put this under a trend strategy and we'll quickly get to backtesting it. Trading session. Oh no, I clicked the wrong trading session. Hold on, YouTube strategy we need. Alright, YouTube strategy. We'll add ES to the side. Wait, wrong one. I like to have NQ. I like to have NQ on the left and ES on the right. So first thing you do, larger time frame. Where should price be going? So this is the pre-market session. Oh, we're right at Monday. We're going to jump straight to the New York. I'm like, this looks like, that looks great. We're going to jump to the New York sessions. So we're only going to do the New York Open. So just makes it better and more like consistent. So first thing I noticed, pre-market low right there. Pre-market low, yeah, Tuesday, July. So this will be the same low, as you guys can see matches there. So we have a big divergence off of this, which will make me bullish for the day. Which will just make me bullish for the day. I want to jump to the 1 minute real quick. If we inverse this off the open, I probably would just look straight for long. There was a really long good setup right here and right here, which would have been 850 in 9, it looks like. But look for long to retrace some of this bearish move from the previous day. Could go even all the way up. Probably target all the way to 702. If we inverse this, I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna go to the 1 minute here and skip to the next 1 minute candle. Alright, so that would be our trigger entry. Again, I'll probably target this 737 highs here. Probably break even at this 702. Actually, maybe a little too close. Probably break even right here. This equal highs right here, 715. For the purpose of this, we're just gonna do all in, all out type of thing, and we're gonna risk 1%. So execute by order. Let this play out. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully it doesn't stop us on our first trade. That'd be embarrassing. That was scary close. Stop loss was quite small. 20, 25 points. I'm happy with that. Alright, came in. Then I just a little faster. A little faster I can do. A little faster. Come on. Oh shoot, there you go. It did hit. Alright, our first trade. Our first trade hit. Okay, so now we're going to jump to the next New York session. There it is. Where's our candles? Where are they sitting? Okay, New York session. The previous day, super bullish actually. We kind of paper-handed. Definitely would have trailed and made even more. Did we break at all-time highs? Yes, we did. So this has been the all-time highs. Did ES, now the question becomes, did ES break the all-time highs? That's what the next question became. Yeah. So we're both breaking an all-time highs, and OSMTs, you kind of just have to be bullish for the day. Of course, it doesn't have to be bullish, but we kind of have to. This long year looked really nice too, right here. This 830 long right there. So we'll jump to the 1 minute, and we'll let them slowly the next candle close. We built a bullish fair value gap here on NQ and ES as they're both breaking. Neither one looks weak. Honestly, if we test into this with the GP of the New York Open, we could just long into that. Just set an order. Typically, you would have to wait for confirmation, but since we are back testing it, we'll just do a 2-hour trade. We'll be greedy. 2.2 hour order. We'll do limit order into that. Again, we'll do 1% again. Place by order. Pending, and then we'll just see if this plays out. Oh, we're gonna get edged, aren't we? Wait, we're not getting edged. Alright, so we are in our trade. 10 point stop loss, about 50 point. Take profit. Oh my god, they schemed. Wait, how the hell all these trades are coming so freaking close to our stop loss? Holy. There's stop loss just under the candle that created for value gap. Also was the 930 candle. Bada bing, bada bang. 2,200 on that. So far 2 for 2. July was really good for my strategy. So we'll jump to the next New York Open. I'm gonna move a little bit quick so that again we're not freaking just watching this for hours. So that previous day ended up all fully selling off, which is interesting, but we are at the bottom of all this. We did tap this for value up here. So I would feel bullish into this day. Do we have any type of divergences? Does not look like it. Yeah, it does not look like that. This would have been the low, if there was any. I would still feel bullish into this day. We'll jump to the 1 minute and let it play out a little bit. I do notice this 1 minute bearish gap here. This could be a rejection point to go lower, but I think if we were to inverse it, my neck. We could look for the long. see if we do inverse it. No, again, this probably could have been a rejection trade. I probably missed this. I probably should have taken it short. A little bit unfortunate I didn't, but like this probably, yeah, hit the 0.5. Could have had a stop loss over the GP. Some 1 minute equal lows here. Could have had a tight stop over that, but it's okay. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be in live trading too. Watching this low if we make an SMT off of that. Wow, big V shape up. So do we get a big V shape up here? 2 days I'm thinking if we're doing, because you're still rejecting this 5 minute too. So I'm gonna remove that 1 minute totally. Because if you're 1 minute inversion but into a 5 minute bearish gap, it never becomes good. But here that we also have a 5 minute bullish gap or big reversal from it. So I would probably set, we're gonna go long here, we'll sell limit order. Range looks really small, 16 point, and we'll just target like the new high, 1 to 2 hour order. We'll do a limit order, risk again 1%, place by order. Let's see if we get it. We could just keep going and we just missed on our trade. Oh shit. This is gonna hit, or are we gonna get clapped? These are all, no, these are all 1 minute. I was gonna say these are all 5 minute candles. Damn, what happened this Friday? This shit was sideways. I'm not getting anything. Probably would have been break even by now, so I would have moved on my stop loss, but we'll let that be. There you go. Our trade using, guys, big move up. Also, this was an inversion. Every test of an inversion right here, inversion for value up with the GP there. So we'll do, I guess, one more day we'll do. Likely we have not lost yet. This will be, yeah, this is going to be end of the day. We're going to try and jump here. I mean, this essentially would have been a whole week. This is okay, Monday 9:30. Okay, we'll do Monday 9:30 and we'll call it that. We'll see if we can go, go perfect. So here, 4 hours rejecting this big bearish gap. It looks like the 4 hour during the Sunday session rejected right the GP. Look at that perfect GP right there. Look at ES as well. We do have an bearish SMT of this. So again, make me bearish for this day. I will be bearish for this day. We got some equal lows here. Maybe if we can take this out, we can go into a short position there. Wow, can open up. Maybe I wouldn't be bearish for this day. Obviously, with this first 1 minute candle being that strong, I would just wait. Oh wait, maybe we should. Maybe we should. Maybe this is gonna reject, so we'll keep going. This 9:30, if it goes under this 9:30 open right here, this big L candle just gets faded. I'll probably be short. That is the problem when we skip the candle, unfortunately. I'm just gonna take the short. I would be short under there. I probably would have been break even here. Kind of a rough trade, just due to days. But there's this equal lows here, and I probably would have targeted even potentially lower all the way down here. So we'll go for 1-to-1, which is fine, honestly. Again, this would have been better trading alive in the moment, but we'll still ignore. We'll get greedy. We'll do 1-to-2. We're up 6,000. We can do that. We'll do one. It's just sell order. Kind of late on this. I should let it play out slowly, but I did get impatient. Hopefully this doesn't V-shape and we get completely cooked here. I could also play this by the second if I wanted to make it even like more like look realistic, but we're just gonna let this play out. Oh, it looks like we're gonna get stopped out there. Well, we lost 1,000. A little bit unfortunate. We'll let this. Curious to let this play out. I was gonna say this is like this looks like a decent retest for a short into this GP. We close under it, and we have the GP. We're gonna take one more stab at this. Either we go out with 2 losses or we don't. Realistically, I should not chase this big candle. I should wait for this retest that came. We'll give this one more try. Again, one. Let's see if we actually get it. Nope, we got clowned. Stopped out twice. Imagine this keeps going now. So the sales did come. It seems like we went to go for a new high. Well, this day looks actually pretty nasty. I wouldn't be mad if we to be right on this day. We thought our bias was pretty much decent, but unfortunately we got stopped down. Well, let's go look at the dashboard a little bit. It's still solid. Well, 2.1 hour average RR, trade 1%, 60%. I thought we won 4 trades. Maybe I was wrong. I thought we won 4 trades. That last day we probably should have still been fine, but again, solid stats, 3.2 profit factor. Overall we're up 1,600 more than our losses, so it's not terrible. So anyway, this again, it was just a quick breakdown on how you should do your homework once you do your Miro, once you do everything. This is a little more of a quote-unquote boring video, but really important video. Hope you guys learned something. If you didn't, come join the group, learn from me directly, one-on-one. The link will be down in the bio.